This one was sent in by Nick Jensen. Thank you, Nick Jensen.
Hey, Nick.
Hey, it's by Yahoo Answers user Dean Windass. All right. Who asks, girls, what would you do if you accidentally sat on your ex? If it was your worst ex and you went to sit down on a chair and it was your ex's face that had been transformed into the seat of the chair by some magic experiment gone wrong.
What?
Yes.
When you sat down, his nose went up your bum like this, and then
Like what?
and then Dean Windass has included 2 parentheses marks that are facing inward to each other, which I guess is supposed to be a butt crack. My butt crack doesn't. I don't know. It's not beveled. Is that the right word? Towards the ends.
Although
Like,
my butt crack is where I keep asides.
yeah.
So there were like parentheses in that sense.
What would you say when you realized it was him? This is a survey. Cool.
Cool.
Hey, did you guys recognize this as a survey?
How's
this
this?
is, I hear 2010 census. I must have missed this one.
What would you do if your face was like this? Is first off. I don't know where the first off is. Your boyfriend's face was transformed. Was the rest of him transformed into a chair too? I mean, is that what we have to? Right? This is a person chair.
I'm thinking about that old lady from Doctor Who gets her face stretched out. Like, I think just that, and let's just throw that on a love seat.
This chair looks like Jerry. Terry, did you turn Jerry into a chair and trick me into sitting on it?
I like that he had to add the extra component of it's your worst ex, as though if it were anyone else, that would be completely fine.
Hey, honey. Hey, sweetheart. If you could sit on anyone's face who was turned into a chair by some magic experiment gone wrong,
And also, their nose would go up your bum
Like this.
And you
Mine
make
is-
parentheses with your hands.
Mine is George Lopez.
I like his comedy, but he also seems like a really good dad.
Yeah, and his skin is taut and leathery, and I like a chair with some firm support.
George Lopez, your face is very comfortable to sit on. I'm not a fan of your work, but I am enjoying sitting on your face. It's like massage beads that taxi drivers use.
If I had a chair that the seat of which was composed of George Lopez's face, could I call it Beverly Hills Chairwawa?
I think so. I think that would be more than acceptable.
Can I make a movie called Beverly Hills Chairwawa that's just a bunch of chairs instead of dogs?
Yeah. We
Like,
might
I
have
can do both of those things, but will I? Probably not. I'm a busy guy.
Fred Stewart getting transformed into a chair would actually be a bump for him.
Yeah.
That would be a big up.
To go from whatever he's doing
Whatever
now,
the
like
fuck it is he's doing to be
Arby's
pretending to be a
cashier.
chair.
Yeah.
So I guess that answers that. What a fucking weird.
Yeah.
How about this? How about this Yahoo answer? What do I do when I read a question from someone who's obviously insane? Like, obviously mentally unstable, that this is what they're pondering.
Diamond Mayweather responded and said, I'd jump up, apologize, then move to another seat. Well, of course.
Being more careful this time to check to make sure it's not a person.
And then
Oh,
send them
Jerry.
a polite sympathy note.
Cherry, I'm so sorry.
Cherry.
Please forgive me. I'm going to move over to that seat. It's got George Lopez's face on it, which I believe my Tookus will prefer.
9 out of 10 Tookuses preferred George Lopez's face to Terry or Jerry. See, Jerry? That's an area that Terry can compete with Jerry in. Face comfort.
I have a friend named Badkins. I think he's probably listening to this right now. And he has this great pickup line where whenever like he's at a bar or a party or something like that, he doesn't do this all the time. I don't want to make him sound like a grosso. But if a girl comes over and is like, "Hey, can I have a seat?" and he says, "Sure," and he takes his glasses off and wipes his face down as if to say, "Here you go. This is where it goes."
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Pretty
Probably
good
never
move.
panned out. It's still just rife with comedy.
Yeah. Never worked. Someday.
Someday.
Keep the faith.